Chefs, I hope we are well. What is happening? Good morning. Monday morning. Off to a strong start. Coming out of the gym and had a thought to myself. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can do this for you, chef. This morning I didn't really want to get out of bed. Dark outside, it's fucking cold. Sunday night fear. All that shit as you start off a new week, and the last thing you want to do is get the fuck up. The last thing you want to do is that. And I know I had that thought in my own mind, and that procrastination, that excuse comes in, and it stops you and it puts it in your way, and it's like, Cameron, you don't need to do it. You can take a Monday off. It's like, how am I going to feel if I do that? And I took 5-10 minutes. It's like, nah, you got to get in. You got to fucking get it done. Mr. Slack, Dave Glaspie, what's the story? And I had that thought in my head. It's like, I need to do something. If I don't get up and do it now, I am going to feel like dog shit for the rest of my Monday. And I was thinking about a lot of the chefs that I coach, and I was thinking about you guys. If you're in a position where you do want to change, or maybe you've tried things and you want to get your health sorted once and for all, and all the stuff that comes with that. And when you get into that position, what you've got to understand first and foremost is no one can do it for you. And I had that thought myself. It's like, it would have been no one else's fault but my own if I hadn't have fucking left the house this morning, if I hadn't have put my shoes on and got out the fucking door. But I'm sure later on I could have found all sorts of excuses for why I didn't get up and do it. But the reality was I just made a decision not to do it. And when I understand myself, and I had this week last week where I fucking took a lot of action and I made things happen, and it was a great week. And I've had weeks where I didn't take enough action and it's been a shit week. And I know you can attest to the same thing. So it doesn't matter what the thing is that you're doing. And for all of you, if it's getting your health sorted, it doesn't matter what diet you're on. It doesn't matter what program you're doing. It doesn't matter with any of those things. Those are somewhat important, but they're not the most important thing. The most important thing is you and your ability to show up. And if you don't show up, no one's going to show up for you. You've got to understand that. So if you want a result in your life and you want to make a massive, massive change, it requires constant commitment. It requires you to show up when you don't want to do it, to keep pushing through adversity when you don't want to do it. The only thing that I push across with the Chef Fit method and what we do at Chef Fit is that we're able to pull you up and get you through times where, you don't want to do it, and to motivate you and to keep you accountable. That's what our role is. But at the end of the day, it's a two-way street. And if you're not willing to walk down the road yourself, it's not going to happen. So just think about that. When the things that you're trying or the things that you're doing, or if you're thinking of making a massive, massive change, it's like you have to remove the option for giving up. You have to remove the option for, fuck it, I'll leave it. Because fuck it, I'll leave it. You know where that's gotten you before, and I know where it's gotten me before, and it gets you absolutely nowhere. The road to nowhere is paved with excuses. So if we can have those excuses, or we can have the results without them. So with that in mind, chefs, think about that today. And whatever you're doing, no one can do it for you. You have to show up and get it done. All right. Yes, things can help, and having programs and all of this stuff will be a beneficial factor. But at the end of the day, the wheels don't turn if you don't fucking put your foot on the throttle. So with that in mind, chefs, if you are interested in not even interested, if you really want to make a massive, massive change, and you need accountability, and you need the support, and you need the fucking coaching, and you need guidance to keep you on track for a long period of time, Chef Fit Elite is there. Click the link to have a look at that. If not, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up if you did, and I will catch you all in the next one. Stay safe.